Well, hey, Facebook. Welcome. I'm Christine. My partner Bob is here, and we've got a super special guest this morning, Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes. Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And you look gorgeous.
I love any seat that turns.
Yeah,
I look like a 10-year-old. It's fine.
Just keep, I think the mic will pick you up.
I know, right?
We'll hear every
my
other
head
word.
stays centered. It's a talent.
So it's great to see you. We've been listening to your, I think we're addicted to the song, Love So Soft.
Oh, I love it.
Great.
It's so fun, right? It's different. Yeah.
Did you write the lyrics for that?
No, I wish. Oh my gosh. It was actually a producer that's worked with me for years, Jesse Shatkin, wrote it with Priscilla Renee and Mo, two writers. One of those writers I've worked with before, and Priscilla's on this record a few times. But yeah, it just, I told them like the vibe I was looking for, and they just really nailed it. Like it was.
Well, what was the vibe? Because for me, just hearing it, it's almost like Kelly from like a few years ago, but still updated.
Yeah,
you know?
no, and it's
you get
like
that Kelly attitude.
Yeah, it's definitely is the same. I mean, I always have like the attitude or empowerment, like that kind of stuff. But it definitely, like, our approach was like, you know, if Aretha were making like a modern day record, like if she were, you know, if she were just coming out with her first record, like what would that kind of sound?
Cool.
Not to sound
updated,
old, like,
right.
but like a contemporary version of that.
Yeah.
So you know, it was kind of Love So Soft was kind of my, like, you know, You Better Think, or, you know, Respect. It was kind of like a modern day thing on that. So yeah, I
like that. Yeah, and you followed up with the second song. Really
well,
quickly.
and we wanted to show like a juxtaposition of the album, like the depth of the album. So you know, sometimes I feel like when artists, you put out your first single, people are like, they only think that's like the one vibe of the record, and it's like, well, wait, it has many layers, you know. Yeah. So it was actually Julie at Atlantic, was her idea to maybe put two out at once, just to show people like, hey, and then you've got stuff like this, like, and there's other layers as well that obviously people haven't heard yet, but we're just kind of, you know, putting a little bit out here and there.
It's different now, right? Because before you'd have one single, you'd work it, right, to radio and TV. But now you just want to show what you can do. And
honestly, I mean, as an artist, I love it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love, like, even like the Today Show the other day, we were, you know, just out in New York doing the concert series, and after the cameras stopped, the audience wanted more, and I looked over to my record label, I was like, man, do you mind if I do like A Lot of Woman? Nice. And it was another song from the record, and they were like, heck yeah, do it. Yeah. And I love that they're cool with it too. You know, a lot of people will try and hold things back a lot of times, but it is kind of that time now in music, like, to where more is great, you know. It's not less is more. It's like more is great because they get to know you more, and they get more involved and get more into the album.
Get excited about the album, right? Which is coming out in
October 27th, right before Halloween, my favorite holiday.
It's the meaning of life, right?
Meaning of life. It sounds deep.
I was going to say, what is? Wait a minute, Kelly. What is the meaning of life?
I know. You guys, I figured it out. No, it's more or less. It was actually the first song recorded for the album, and it kind of set the tone of the album, and it was also just this sense of, like, I feel like once I turned 30, like, my 30s have been so amazing, and everything. It's actually lighter.
Whoa, you're 30?
I'm 35, bro.
No.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am, and I've been doing it for 15 years. Yeah,
I can't believe it.
So, or 20 when I won, but yeah, no, it just has this whole, you know, concept of connection, and like the album, you know, there's a reason why it's a circle logo with the meaning of life, because it all goes into, like, this album is not great because of Kelly Clarkson. This album is great because of all the musicians, all the singers that are highlighted, all the engineers, the producers. Like, there are a lot of people that make up an album, and we really highlighted all of those people. Earth, Wind, and Fire played on this album.
What?
Love
yes,
that.
on Love So Soft.
What did they do? Was that their with their vocal harmonies with them?
We used their brass, and we used Verdine. Yeah, we got to bass. It's like amazing.
Isn't the bass? I forget his name, but he's the coolest bass player.
Verdine. Yeah, it's amazing.
In the world.
The whole thing is amazing. Yeah.
We've seen Earth, Wind, and Fire, and all I do is watch him for the entire show.
And honestly, he was leaving for tour right after he recorded on one of the songs, and he had such a fire, like. And
he's the fire in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
He's the fire. I didn't even mean to do that.
I see what you're doing.
No, I didn't even mean to do that. That was amazing. But he just has this fire about him that's like, and this passion that, like, was probably the same, you know, passion that he had in the present when he started. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I have that. You know,
you got it.
Yeah,
you do.
But it was, but literally, guys,
you're one of our
musicianship
favorites
is amazing.
to ever stop by. I mean, you are.
Thank you.
Christine, can I say top 5?
Yeah, you can say that.
I don't. If I say number 1, then she's not going to work as hard. So we want her. You know, at least top 5.
Everyone
no doubt.
in our office lights up when we say that you're coming in. It's like, oh, Kelly. Everybody gets genuinely excited.
Oh, she's so nice. How is she? My wife. How is she? She's so nice.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is that I don't like try to be nice.
It's
like,
who
so,
you are.
No, I know, but I just always think like, what are other people like? Because I always ask my friends, I'm like, why do people always say that? It's like people are injured from other artists. Yeah, I'm like, I don't walk on coals. Like I don't do anything out of the ordinary. So
I bet you're a good mom.
You know what?
How old's River
I'm a strict
Rose
mom.
now?
She's 3, he's 1, and then we have a 10 and 16-year-old. So
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
we're both. There's no good cop. We're both kind of bad cop. My
That's
husband.
good.
Yeah,
You need to.
we're just Southern parents, so I think you
Yeah.
know it's like there's no more than one time I tell you something. There's
So
just
are you
that
guys
and then
are
trouble.
you guys in Texas or?
We're both from Texas, but
Right.
we actually I've been in Nashville for over a decade.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and we met in Nashville, and then we've been together for like 4 years. So yeah.
How about LA? Because you're going to be doing The Voice, right?
Yes, we had to get a house. We
Oh,
traveled with an
yeah.
army, so we had to lease a house for a year because I was like, this is going to be too hard in a hotel with little kids. So yeah, we leased a house, and it's been really good so far. We're not really LA people, so we're doing our best. We have a farm like where we live, so we're those people. So it's kind of we're trying to embrace the food and the coffee and the shopping.
Yes,
there's some great things.
Spice lattes too.
Watch
so
Housewives.
okay.
Just watch the Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's all.
No.
Isn't that real life out there?
You know what?
No,
we
it's
have
not real
time.
life?
We have time for one show. And really, we watch Game of Thrones.
Okay,
Yes.
But now that it's off for like 4 years?
Oh,
Yeah.
please, are you up to date?
Yes, but gosh, he kills me. Like I want to befriend him just to like find out what's gonna happen. Because
I know.
I'm like, and now it's all from the books. Now it's like past the books, right?
So
it's like
we can't know
yes,
what's going
you
to
don't.
happen.
I know.
And they're holding back. It was supposed to
I
come
know,
back,
and it's
now
such
they're
a
waiting.
smart thing to do, but I'm just, it's frustrating because you have to wait like 4 years for the next season.
Maybe you could be on like Ed Sheeran.
Oh, I don't want to be on. I don't want to run it. I just
sure?
love what it is. Yeah, I don't need to do everything. Don't you hate like when? Well, he did a good job actually, and it was fitting. Like that, what role he played, it was like he, I don't know, he's English, so it fit somehow.
Yeah.
To me, but like it fit. It was good. And I don't even know if I would have noticed hadn't someone told me. I think it was so out of context for me. Like I don't even think I would have been like,
good.
oh, that's
Because he said
he did a good job.
He did a good job, but he said people have been saying, well, it pulled me out because it's fantasy world, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's Ed Sheeran. So he's like, I won't do it again. But I really
I thought that was good. Honestly, if somebody wouldn't have said it, and I'm a fan of his. I've seen him live. Like I like his music, but I would not have been like Ed Sheeran. I wouldn't have thought that.
Who else out there do you like these days?
Man, I am. You're gonna laugh, but I am really into Harry Styles' album. I know I'm like maybe too old for that.
No,
I am obsessed.
I
think that it is such a cool thing.
I was
He's
listening
doing
to
this.
Jim Fallon. Jimmy Fallon's into it. He's like, he can't stop listening
Literally,
to it.
it's like, it's just this whole generation of music that is like coming out via him, like that this younger generation doesn't usually have. Like, So, I mean.
Some depth, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a different kind of depth. It's just like.
He definitely rocks. He goes deeper. I know you said depth.
Yeah, it's like Robbie Williams, David Bowie, Ryan Adams, Jeff Buckley.
How
It's
about
like
your
all
female
these.
favorites now?
My favorites females? Oh gosh, I have
Big
a lot
pop
of
stars.
guys right now. I'm like thinking Imagine Dragons, Thunder is my favorite right now. I've been listening to A Lot of Me because of my mixing.
You heard it here. Kelly Clarkson loves
Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
No, I mean, I never listen to my music after it's out, but God, the process, y'all, to listen to all the mixing and mastering and make sure you like, there's so many mixes. So you listen to yourself a lot.
I can imagine.
I'm trying to remind me. Oh, Pink.
Adele,
What about
Pink.
us? Yes, I'm sorry. Well, no, Pink. Adele. She doesn't have anything new out, right?
Not right now. No, she stopped touring.
How about
Vocal cords
Peace Whistle?
bothering her again.
Oh, you know what? It's hard being a great mom and a great artist. I'll give her that. It is. It's hard to be a present mom and also in our line of work, like.
He
You're
hasn't even
just
started, Kelly.
nonstop.
Wait till soccer practice starts on Sundays.
You know what? I'm I'm a mom in that sense, so I
You'll
love
be
that
there.
stuff.
You go get your coffee and you get a lawn chair and you watch practice.
That's why we already do that with our older kids. Yeah.
Okay, then you know.
Yeah.
You
We
know.
do that, but it's kind of cool signing on with a label like Julie Greenwald heads it up, and she's a mom, and it's kind of cool to be like, look, I'm a workhorse, like I will work for you, but like I'm a mom first, and she respects that and loves that, you know. Because my husband's funny, y'all. Most men, they're fine. Like, it's like always like, they're playing in traffic. They're fine.
He's a Southern dad.
He's such a Southern dad.
Right?
And I'm such a Southern mom, like mama bear. Like, I mean, if I'm not there, all, things will go wrong. Like,
right. Of course.
And so egocentric, right? Like
are
everything
you
happens.
Are you going to travel at all? Tours for this?
We do. Well, because The Voice, so I'm doing The Voice coming out. So that schedule really intermixes with my promo going overseas and like, more of a promo kind of tour.
Okay.
We can't really tour till after The Voice ends, so that's when we're...
You know, I was thinking all these big stars like Kelly, you have to have riders, right, for your concerts. What would be on your riders? Like,
you know what? We always make fun of my band because my rider consists of like water and lemon and like
What?
really I don't even use the lemon. It really is just water and honey. And like now I have kids, so there will be like a veggie tray or something. But that's really it. And then my band is like the entire Whole Foods.
Yeah, they want that. Yeah, yeah.
Like literally, we make so much fun of them. It's like all of Whole Foods and an entire bar.
Yes.
It's like they're my divas on tour. Yeah.
They just want to see what they can get away with.
But honestly, I mean, I get it to an extent. You're away from your home, like you know, so you don't have your regular stuff.
Some creature comforts. Yeah.
And honestly, the Whole Foods thing, you get it because when you're on the road, sometimes you eat like crap. So it's like it's awesome to like have healthy stuff going in.
I'm serious, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hot foods.
I
it's
love
like,
it.
Hey Bob, hey, hi guys.
Yeah.
All broccoli Rob all the time.
All right.
So what about your book? Because you're talking about your daughter, so I'm sure this was inspired by her.
Yes, we had River's Magical Lullaby. Now we have River's Magical Christmas coming out, and it's actually fun. I mean, the book is so awesome. She goes on this fun adventure with Santa, and it's a good thing for me to escape. Like, it's different, than doing a record. So it's awesome for me to get to escape a bit. And then also there's a big Christmas song with it. That could have been on my Christmas album.
One?
There's a new song called Christmas Eve that we're releasing this Christmas. It's via the book.
Christmas, I mean, it is so hard to get a new Christmas song, and you had one a few years ago.
Honestly, this
right?
one, Underneath the Tree. So,
I love that. Yeah.
This was kind of in the same vein of like just big kind of Phil Spector,
we
Mariah
need
Carey.
More new Christmas songs.
This was really. We wrote it for the book, and then all of a sudden we were like, "This is pretty good." Like we were like, "Wait, like this is more than."
Well,
what we
we go all Christmas for one of those stations, and it's huge for us, but. After like 3 weeks in, we're like, okay, something fresh and things.
No, we're doing a little promo for it too. So
okay,
good.
All right.
Nice.
The album is out October 27th, just in time for Halloween. Get dressed up, go crazy, get Kelly Clarkson.
Favorite holiday.
It's the meaning of life. Look at her.
Meaning of life. I figured it out, guys.
Right there, she's figured it out.
You're welcome, world.
Kelly has all the answers.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yes.